had the amazing pleasure of traveling to London and Copenhagen recently with Christina, and we met our podcast co-host for the very first time live and in person, Sina Hansen. If you don't know, I started a podcast with these two incredible creators, and in this trip we did a whole bunch of things together. We vintage shopped, we recorded some podcasts, we did a photo shoot, we did a lot, and we had a blast doing it. So I'll take you through our time together in London and Copenhagen, and I hope you enjoy this little travel vlog. Christina and I left from Toronto and landed in Heathrow, and we were able to stay up and wait until Sina's train came in, and we picked her up at the train station, which was very close to our Airbnb. And just like Christina, Sina is just as wonderful in real life as she is on the internet. We kept ourselves very busy. One of our first activities that we did together was head over to the Monica Vinader store in Chelsea. I've been working with Monica Vinader for quite some time now, who I love their team. I love their product and their philosophy. And it was a really cool experience to go into one of their stores and shop and meet the sales staff. I picked up this wonderful pair of earrings, which were very kindly gifted in silver. So love how this adds such a cool accent to any of my outfits. The girls were super brave and got some piercings, and I am way too chicken, but I got a really cool welded bracelet. So this is something that they offer in this store. This is their Chelsea location, and you get to choose your chain, you get to choose your charm if you want, and they weld the bracelet right onto your wrist after measuring it and making sure that it'll be nice and comfortable. This is just such a wonderful concept to me. This is going to be such a lovely souvenir that I'll keep for a very, very long time. It's solid gold and feels so light on my wrist, and it's been holding up so well. So thank you, Monica Vinader, for that. This was such a wonderful experience. While in London, we experienced the most quintessential British photo shoot by taking pictures in the rain. It was actually a really, really great day. Our photographer Shivani was fantastic, and we got some really beautiful photos of the three of us. Yes, we were outside in the rain, but it was really a beautiful adventure, and we had a lot of fun. In the afternoon that day, we also did a quick little vintage shopping trip. We only went to one vintage store, and it was actually very good. There was a lot of really good trench coat action happening. I tried on this Burberry jacket but didn't take it home, but I thought it looked pretty good. To top an amazing time in London off, we also had the opportunity to do a meetup with some of you. It was fairly last minute, but we found an amazing pub called Sun in Splendor to host us, and we were so grateful for everybody who came. It was just the coolest thing to meet you in person. Oh my gosh, we were all talking about how amazing our community is. Next up was an early flight to Copenhagen, and after such a long travel morning, it was amazing to arrive at our hotel. Let me tell you about this hotel. The Briggen Guldsmeden, they hosted us, which was amazing and fun, but this also has to be, I would say, hands down, one of my best hotel experiences ever. Not only was this an eco-friendly hotel that really showed their commitment to sustainability and reducing their carbon footprint as much as possible, but just the hotel itself, the vibe, the decor, the food on offer in the mornings at breakfast, it was healthy and nourishing. There was a zero waste policy, a no-fly policy. The gym was incredibly restorative and so calming. The staff was friendly. Everything about this hotel was just beautifully run and beautifully executed. There are, thank goodness, several locations, so the next time I travel, I am actually going to choose my destination based on the location of these hotels. The location of this one in particular was very, very good. We could hop on a metro and be in central Copenhagen, or we could go on foot to nearby neighborhoods, nearby amenities. I was able to find a really great running route, but the gym in this hotel was also fantastic. One thing that I know all three of us loved was coming back to the spa at the end of the day. There is a sauna and a steam room, plus options for a cold plunge. challenge, and we took full advantage of this because our days were really full, not only with recording podcasts and working on content together, but also just doing some exploring. We went to some really fantastic cafes, restaurants. We did some really good vintage shopping. At the end of these really packed and full days, it was, I have to say, the biggest and most wonderful indulgence and luxury to come back to our hotel and just be chill and cozy, but it still felt very elegant, like there was a sense of occasion. So thank you, Briggen Guldsmeden, for hosting us. It was so fabulous. We had a really wonderful time in Copenhagen, and I would love to go back to Denmark. The food was fantastic. The pastries, obviously, pretty much the best I've ever had in my life, but I just loved the architecture, the canals, the vibrancy, but also the tranquility that seems to sort of just permeate the streets. The style was really good, and I just had such a wonderful time on this trip with these two girls. Spending time with them was honestly, truly, it was an honor. They are fantastic humans. I'm so grateful I get to work with them. And as I mentioned, if you don't follow them already, definitely head over to their channels, give them a follow, check out their content of the time we spent in Copenhagen, and I will be back in another video. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, on this little vlog. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!